What's up guys, my name's Sopsy and welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get that Volland free centre-back card through objectives with the team I'm using and some tips and tricks on just how to get it and how to make it a lot easier for yourself in the managerial masterpiece mode. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the team I'm using and all the tips and talk that through. So as you can see on the screen guys, here is the team, not the one that I'm using but just an idea for one. Obviously you can see 77 rated, 100 chem, that's a team that you could run. Obviously if you want to invest the coins in purchasing the slightly price locked players. Volland himself only about 1500 coins, but that is because he is very bad in this game I would say, especially in striker with that 73 pace. Another option for you there is Draxler. I'm using the 4-1-2-1-2 because I think that's a very meta, very powerful formation for me and I know how to play with it. Draxler obviously another option. Those are the two Germans you've got in attacking positions that you can use to get that German goal, which I think is the most important in this, as you need to score that in 8 separate games. So even if you get the 5 wins, you're still going to need to score in 8 games that you'll have to stay in until someone quits or till the end. So those two are options. However, if you don't have them, or if you have the luxury of having this lone Balak, that is what I am using. So I have lone Balak in the cam spot, and then up top I have just got Jonathan David, who gets a link into Cornet on that side. You can obviously strong link him on the other side as well, but Cornet then gets rubbish chem. So that's how I've been running the team. But effectively, the main thing to do with this objective, go for your low rated players again to get the rating. Of course, you can get Mbappe in here if you just are going for wins, but that German objective is the main one, the bulk of it. So I think that's the best one to focus on. Adeyemi is a great player to use for this if you manage to pick up his Silver Stars card. There's not a lot of quick, low-rated German strikers in this game. There is some German wingers, but again, slightly more high-rated. You've got Bellarabi, you've got Gnabry as well. But if you manage to get Adeyemi, he's perfect for this. Also, if you manage to get Mukhtar and you can link him in some way, great, put Mukhtar in there if you can, or bring him off the bench. And then again, Stoppelkamp as well, another option if you manage to get him. That's what I've been doing, is as soon as I go into the game, I'll bring Stoppelkamp on up top, and then obviously you've got the 3 Germans there who are going to be my attacking force, the 2 in the box and the 1 feeding them as well. So the best chance of scoring a German goal with those ones. And then of course, if you want to have some subs on the bench that you want to bring in, again, remember to use the silvers, remember to use the 75s to bring the rating down on the team. That's always really helpful. Other players that I would suggest using in this mode, Lafont is a fantastic keeper to have. He's 6'4", which fits the meta of tall keepers this year. Very cheap. He's still not that badly price locked. 78 rated, fits the rating, perfect. Atal, another very cheap right back to have, 91 pace. If you have Sambia, use him at centre back. He is unbelievable there. I've got him with an anchor on. I mean, he doesn't get the best boost because he's on 7 chemistry, of course. You can always put him right back and swap him in there as well if you want the 10 chem. 87 pace, 74 defending, 77 physical, 6'1" at centre back. He's an absolute monster. Alongside him, I have Diallo, who's got 75 pace, perfectly good. Kerrer's another option at centre back as well, and also Denier. Left back Kamara, 88 pace, 77 rating. He fits this objective in this mode down to the ground. Renato Sanchez for midfield, overpowered as anything, still expensive at this point in the game. 79 pace, all-round stats. He's in like a sort of mini Hullet club himself. But effectively, you know, you've got Bamba, you've got Simon, you've got Kalou, you've got Cornet, all like 4-star players on the wing. Basically, just build that Ligan team, but I would say that the prong of your attack up top needs to be German in order to get this done. Of course, you're also going to need headers and crosses, so putting the ball into Adeyemi and Stoppelkamp is going to be fine, especially with the pacey wingers. I would recommend using the RBX low cross, even though it's been nerfed a little bit since the patch. Still, the most effective way to cross the ball in the game to score goals with crosses. Headers are going to be a little bit more difficult. I would say corners. There's a corner strategy that I'll let you in on a little bit. If you pull the player to the corner flag with the right bumper on Xbox, I assume it's the right bumper on PS4 as well. But as long as you pull them out, that central player that is on the defender nearest to the keeper, if you aim it a little bit away from the keeper and the player doesn't bring their keeper out, if they are in front and closest to you and that player that's been pulled has got the space, you will likely get a chance at a header there, and that's a corner strat that you can use to try and score headers. And then once you've done them, of course, that's very helpful. Also, if you match up against someone who's going to help you out with the objectives, messages you and says, can we get the headers done or whatever, then go for that. That's definitely a good way to do it as well. If you message someone and say, hey, I just need the objectives, or if you've got the 5 wins, you're willing to give up the win, you say to someone, hey, look, I'll give you the win, just need the headers, sort it out with someone via message or invite them to party, and that's the best way to do it. I hope that these tips and tricks are helpful to you guys, and I hope that you can either copy the team or use some of the players that I've used in here, because I find it very easy to beat people in the managerial masterpiece mode using these players. But I think this is a great team to run with a great setup, and the 4-1-2-1-2 is great. Just in case you wanted on instructions, then I have the 2 strikers on stay central, get in behind. I have Balak on stay forward, I have Renato Sanchez on stay back while attacking and cover centre, and those are the only instructions I have on the rest of my players, and it works very well for me, and I would recommend using this team highly. If you like the video, guys, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe to me, you can. Make sure to check me out on the socials below, especially TikTok. My name's Soapsy, and I'll see you guys later.